Hello and welcome. This is Teresa. Welcome to this episode of What's on My Desk. And so this is the finished project for Tia's baby journal, of which I did make another video for that journal, about 2 or 3 days ago. But if you want to go look at that, it's called Tia's Journal. I know a lot of YouTubers are really good at saying, I'll put the link in the description. I'm not good at doing that, but I do try to help send you in the right direction. So, this is the first time that I have made a journal, and then I've made a bag or a sack, whatever you want to call it, for the journal to go into. So a lot of times I'll put my journals in Ziploc baggies. How boring is that? This one, I made a little sack for it out of the fabric that I bought for the baby journal, and then some fabric that I had from just purchasing fabric. I've made a little closure here with elastic and a button. The elastic is held on with an eyelet, and it's real easy to take this elastic on and off by doing that little like hook deal that you do on tags and that sort of thing. So if a person ever wanted to make this elastic tighter or looser or something, you could put a whole different piece of elastic on here. This is what this looks like on the outside. I did sew pieces together so you have seams which are halfway decent. I am not a seamstress. And then for the top, I just wanted it to have a little nice edge there. So I did some sewing up here, and I just did weird sewing so that my mess ups would look like they were intentional. And the journal is inside of here. Lots of little miscellaneous threads. So this is the journal. It is closed with a piece of sari silk. And I have already done a flip through of this journal, so I'm not going to get carried away. There's a pocket here with a tag. Hi, Diane. Thank you. Diane says cute journal bag in the comments, in the chat. I was looking at an old video the other day because I thought the chat comments showed, but they don't appear to, or I'm just not looking in the right place. But before I say anything more, Diane, if you're still there, would you tell me if my audio is better? Because I'm using a new microphone today. So I'm hoping that my audio is going to be better. Like I said, I'm just going to do a quick flip through. Oh, I'm looking for something that I can't find. Oh well. I have a little rub. Oh, there it is, right in front of me. Paper just bugs me to try and flip pages. This has labels in it. Oh, that is wonderful. I've tried so hard to get a microphone, but Diane says it sounds great. So hopefully I've finally figured it out. This first section is for things like, bringing the baby home and that sort of thing. Milestone first. All about the new journey with the baby. Like I said, I'm going fast because I've already done a flip through of this journal once. Lots of writing pages. And then this second signature is for family. So the mom, the dad, the brother. There's not a page for a sister in here because there isn't a sister. There's just a big brother. Grandparents, aunts and uncles. The family tree is going to be coming up here. Well, maybe I passed it already. There it is, the family tree. It's a gift, Diane. I just all of a sudden found out that my grandson's mom was about to pop, and she's my second son's ex-wife. And so I keep in touch with her because she has my grandson, but since I got back, I hadn't seen her. I'd only text her or talk to her on the phone, and nobody told me she was having a baby. So, which, no big deal. You know, we're not really related. We're not family, but yeah, I love babies. So this section, this is the third signature, is kind of like what is month to month, not kinda, for every month of the child's life. So I'm just going through real quick. I really do love this page with this old kids book. And I found a journal card or a tag that I'd made previously that I felt like was really a good match for it. And it made another really great big journal card. I didn't back it. I just like it like that. Okay, I said I wasn't going to go through the stuff. And then the last section, the last signature, which I didn't quite have planned exactly the way I wished I would have had it planned, is a planner. So January is actually on the last page of the signature before the last signature, which is the journal signature. So these are all unprogrammed calendars. So because the baby should be born any day now, this can be started. Oh, they weren't supposed to be programmed. All right, they are programmed. So January, February. So the baby's going to be born in August. So she can just turn to August, June, July, August. And she can write baby appointments and things like that. And then can put pictures on here. Everything like that. So 3 of these are just white paper, 3 of these are cabbage dyed paper, and 3, well, not 3, so probably 3, 4, and 4, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, yeah. Probably 3 white, 4 blue, which is cabbage dyed, and 4 avocado dyed. I love this little flip out. I was going to put Hey Diddle Diddle, the Cat and the Fiddle, and I didn't find that poem, that rhyme, but I was going to put that here because I thought this would be cute. The dog jumped over the moon. And that's it. It's a hidden binding. It's bound in with this piece of hemp fabric. So I bought this fabric and I bought this fabric, which has all these different little animal designs. And then I used some of my old fabric that I have in my stash. I'm very happy with how it turned out. It was a labor of love, and I hope that she's going to enjoy it. And here we go. And then it just fits into this journal sack. Because I don't do measuring and that sort of thing, I basically built this sack around the journal. I goofed at first and had the place where I wanted the button up too high, so I had to tear the button off, which was easy. All I had to do was cut the thread. I kept looking at this going, okay, how can I move this? And then finally I said to myself, you can't move this, Teresa. So just take the button off, because all you have to do is cut that. And so this little canvas digital wasn't there, so I put that over to hide the place where I took the button off, and then just made another little cluster down here as if it was all part of the design, ingeniously developed by yours truly. Yeah, have I said in other videos what a BSer I am? I can be at times. Okay, so this is done. I am happy that this is done. This can go off of my table and get the heck out of here, and I'll have more room for other projects, which right now I don't have another, well, okay, I'm always interrupting myself. I do kind of have another project. I am now going to be working on the, what's it called? I was going to write it down so I would remember. It's Your Art. Is that what it's called? Let me take a look. Challenge Your Art. Challenge Your Art. Oh, I've got another little note here that says, is this the now? Stay in the now. Don't worry about next task. I was super unfocused last week. So let's see. This is the directions for the mic. I think I'll just write it here. It's called hashtag challenge your art. And this month is August. I can't think of anything else that I'm wanting to do for August, so I'll be working on that. Thank you, Diane, on your comment that it was a great recovery on the misplaced button. Okay, so I'm going to be working on this, and working on this so far has, what I want to say, it's helped me to come up with an idea for what I want my signature to be for my journals. So being a new journal maker still, I mean, I'm going to consider myself a new journal maker until I start selling journals, and then until I start selling several journals. So I always forget to sign my journals, for one thing, and I had decided that I liked the idea of a lace pocket, and a writing board. I forgot to do that for Tia's journal. And yeah, it's not out the door yet, but I don't even want to open it up again. I want to get rid of it. So the other thing that I was thinking that I wanted to do for a signature is to make a middle folio like this and make that my ephemera holder with the prepared pieces that I've done for the journal kit. So in this case, the signed, sealed, delivered is the kit that I'm working on, and she's got all this ephemera, and so I always cut the ephemera out first, and it's always good to have a place to put it so that when you're ready to start working on the journal, you've got all this yummy stuff ready. Today I was finishing up the letters. She's got, I don't see it here, but she's got a big sheet like this with let me get that in the camera. There we go. With letters. Those are the ones that aren't cut out. So I have been cutting these out and inking them and distressing them. My rule of thumb for myself is I like to ink new paper like digitals, and I like to not ink old paper like antique and ephemera, because the whole reason for inking is to distress, and original ephemera doesn't need distressed. Plus it doesn't have white edges from printing and cutting your digitals. So there's that. And then I even sometimes like to go ahead and take the tags and immediately put a tag topper on them. And that just makes everything rip roaring ready to go. It's kind of short. I don't know if I'm going to be able to tie that. Ta-da! Okay, there's that. Now, one last thing. I was saying that I figured I was going to work on this for August, but I'm also working on slowly. Just turning around to get it. I'm working on my first junk journal. So this is a junk journal made with junk. It does have a digital in here. Couple digitals. And so I thought this would be a good idea to use some of my lace paper. Where did I fold it? I folded it right here. So I would put that in there and cut that down. Oh no, I remember what I was going to do. I was going to, trying to see if I already started to fold. Yes, I did. I was going to make a pocket and put it in like this. So let's just put this in between here to hold that. That's going to be about all that I'm going to want in there. Trying to remember if I had something else. I almost feel like I wanted one more piece in there. Nope, those are all for covers. This is my make box. It might be fun to put together something from my elephant poo paper that I got from San Diego. So it might be fun to just take a bunch of these pages and sew them together like a patchwork quilt. And make a signature with that. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So I will need 8 of these. And then some of these are going to have some of these fabric scraps. Like I really like this scrap right here. Here we go. And just glue that on there. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. Could even take this. This is Ada cloth, really thick Ada cloth. So cross stitch fabric. I could even put a piece of that in there. Like that. Whoops, what am I grabbing? Yeah. And then this will go in here somewhere. Gotta have some elephant poo paper in your journals. Alright, so that's the other project that I hope to get finished in August. I just finished sending off my holiday planner, which I did for Christmas in July, to my sister, and she got it and she loves it. So to this point, I give journals away for gifts, and I've sold 1 planner. So this is my make box. This is my ephemera box. So it's got a lot of pre-made ephemera in it. This is my ephemera box, which is empty right now. And this is my ephemera book that goes in with my ephemera box. So this has a lot of line dot arrow and let's see, what else does it have? Non-stop paper ephemera in it. And so then I can just tuck this in here and tuck this in here. And now this is ready to work on my Challenge Your Art journal. Okay, that's a good video for today. Diane, it was nice to see you as always. And I hope everybody's having a good time and doing well. And I'd love to see what you guys are doing. I've also started using the community page of YouTube in case you might be interested in popping over and looking at that. I've added quite a few new short videos lately. And as I was about to say, I love seeing what you guys are doing. So I'd love for you to show me what you're doing on Instagram. Please tag me. And I'll see you in the next video. Take care. Goodbye.